Today we are going to discuss the self-learning module for Quarter 3, Module 1. In this module, Quarter 3, Week 1 in Music, you will learn about the vocal music of Mindanao. Through the lessons, you will discover the socio-cultural influences and distinct religious beliefs of the people of Mindanao. Mindanao is the second largest island of the Philippines at the southern end of the archipelago that consists of mostly Muslim or Moro people. Mindanao also consists of different ethno-linguistic groups like Maranao, Tausugs, Banguingi, and indigenous tribe known as Lumads. The uniqueness of the cultures and their musical practices that make up the larger Islamic society in Mindanao and Sulu belongs to one single tradition. Similarities in vocal styles based on theoretical concepts, functions and aesthetics as well as repertoire from culture to culture and even from village to village. The different ethno-linguistic groups in Mindanao have similar gongs and bamboo types of instruments used in celebrations and rituals, but they also have varied functions and different ways of playing these instruments. Listen to the Maguindanao Bangsamoro vocal culture and tradition in the next slide. The characteristics of vocal music of Mindanao are melismatic, song praises, with nasal enunciation and strained voice. We have two types of vocal music in Mindanao. Number one is chants, a lyrical rendition of different improvised texts, and number two, lullaby, a chant style or chant formula used in rocking a baby to sleep. Yakans do their chantings through solo and counter-singing or group singing. Their three famous everyday style chants are Lugu, a chant that they use in reading his Quran and other books they use in his Islam religion. Number 2, Kalangan, a songs that they use for serenading his loved ones. And Sail or Lunsay, an important chant to be sung by the wife-to-be during the ceremony that talks about married life. The following are the Maranao's vocal repertoire. Number 1 is Dhikr, a sacred songs highlighted by quotations from the Quran. Number 2 is Bayok, a semi-generic term for a lyrical rendition of different improvised texts. Bayok chant is traditionally performed during wedding rites, wherein the singers are extemporizing allusions and double meanings as they vie with each others. Let's listen to the example Islamic chant on the next slide. Islamic chants is actually a prayer, and since they are reciting their faith in a chant form, and that they are delivering it in a melodious way, it is sounded like it is a song form, but actually not. In Mindanao, the most prestigious local form of vocal expression is reading the Quran, heard during the Friday noon service, before and after Ramadan, during Maulud, and in commemorating the anniversaries of deaths. We have two types of lullaby in Mindanao. Number 1 is Yaya. It is a song of the Yakans to put the baby to sleep, sung in a relaxed, slow manner, soft and soothing while rocking the baby. And number 2 is Bayok. It is also a Maranao term for lullaby. The next slide is an example of Islam lullaby. Mindanao ethnic groups' musical practices reflect the fusion of traditional traits. Despite the Islamic practices' dominance in popular social life, interpretations of local religions have allowed pre-Islamic artistic practices to flourish. This kind of artistic freedom proves that the local society's sense of independence from any one prominent. Arts and crafts in Mindanao. In this module, you will learn how animism and the Islamic religion fuse together and produce a uniquely Filipino artistic tradition. Mindanao, referred to as the Land of the Promise, is the second largest and southernmost island in the Philippine archipelago. It is the only geographical area of the Philippines with a significantly large Muslim presence. Mindanao also has the largest concentration of ethno-linguistic groups and culturally diverse islands. These groups are mostly Muslims from Badiao tribe, Ilanon tribe, and Jama Mapon tribe in Sulu, Maguindanao tribe in Cotabato, Maranao tribe in Lanao Bukidnon, Samal tribe in Sulu, Tausug tribe in Sulu, and Yakan tribe in Basilan. The other groups are the Lumads, or those who have maintained their indigenous beliefs and traditions instead of converting to Islam or Christianity. Some Lumad groups in Mindanao are the Bagobos and the Tibulis. Before Islam took hold on the Philippines, early Filipinos worshipped nature and believed that plants and inanimate objects are home to ancestors' spirits. They also believed that natural phenomena are caused by gods. These indigenous beliefs are called animism. The conversion of the natives and the coming Muslim traders and merchants resulted in a new form of artistic expressions. This fusion of beliefs created a unique blend of spirituality and creativity in Mindanao. Sarimanok is a legendary bird of the Maranao people who originate from Mindanao, which is said to be a symbol of good fortune and become a significant symbol of Maranao art. It is depicted as a fowl with colorful wings and feathered tail, holding a fish on its beak or talons. The head is profusely decorated with scroll, leaf, and spiral motifs. Okir came from an old Malayan word which means carve or ukit in Filipino. It refers to traditional and unique carving and consequently as to any type of design prominent among the Moro ethno-linguistic communities. Okir is the term for geometric or flowing designs, often based on an elaborate leaf and vine pattern. Panolong is a wing-like design of vernacular house in Maranao called torogan. These are ends of the floor beams that projects and splay out like triangular butterfly wings on the facade and side elevations. It has a carvings of serpent, floral, and star and bat motif. Torogan, the ancestral house of the upper class Maranao. It is a traditional residence of the reigning sultan of the Maranao people and his family. Torogan is no ordinary home, especially to a regular Maranao family, because it was a symbol of high social status. Malong, a highly prized tubular garment of Maranaos bearing a variety of geometric or okir designs and can be used in many ways, like skirt, dress, blouse, or a gown by women. Depending on how it is folded, it can also be used as a hammock, basket, sleeping bag, a bathrobe, or a baby carriage. One of the finest hand-woven cloths made from the finest abaca fiber in Cotabato is called tinalak. It is a traditional cloth found in Mindanao Island, made by a group of people in Lake Cebu, South Cotabato, called Tibulis or Tibuli people. Arts and crafts in Mindanao refer to all the various forms of the crafts that have developed and accumulated in the island from the beginning of civilization in the country up to the present era. They reflect the range of artistic influence of the country's culture, including indigenous forms of the arts, and how these influences have honed the country's arts. The showcase of Mindanaoan artistry and creativity extended from the local initiatives to international projects. Each defined the collective vision of the thriving community that has so much story to tell and pictures to paint. Physical fitness and folk dancing. In this module, you will be introduced to folk dancing as one of the physical activities that you can do to improve your personal fitness. Life is much more enjoyable when you're physically fit. Physical fitness is indeed important to one's life. It is an indicator which shows whether you have the ability to meet, with ease, the ordinary as well as unusual demands of everyday life, and you still have energy left to enjoy your free time. Physical fitness is a personal responsibility. Improvement of physical fitness can be accomplished by everyone. Some people achieve fitness through different physical activities like sports or dance, which demand a certain amount of inherent skill. Folk dancing is one of the physical activities that can help you to find ways to improve your physical fitness. Folk dance refers to the dances created and performed collectively by the ordinary people. It may also be divided into 1. Regional, refers to the dances particularly to one local or area. Number 2. National, it refers to those performed all over the country. And number 3. Creative folk dance, it refers to character dances whose choreography uses folk steps and music. By engaging in folk dancing as physical activity, it will be a big help to redesign your personal fitness program that can fit into your life to achieve the goal of developing and maintaining a level of physical fitness that allows you to live fully. Mental and emotional health. In this module, it will focus on your mental and emotional health. It will help you to be aware of how your health is affected with the way you think and feel. Mental and emotional health is an important component of a person's well-being. It deals with how a person balances his thoughts and feelings to be able to make a good decision for himself. It is greatly affected by the person's way of life, external influences, and the other situations that occur in any time. The following are factors affecting mental health. We have physical, emotional, mental, social, moral, spiritual, and environmental. The imbalance in your mental and emotional health may result to stress. Stress is a response of the body to a certain event or experiences that has many sources: family, friends, school, and community. That is why it is important to develop self-management skills to cope with stress.